Okay, so recall, negative 1 raised to an even power is positive 1. Negative 1 squared is positive 1. Negative 1 raised to an odd power is negative 1. Negative 1 cubed is negative 1. Now we can do this with powers of I. Look at this. So remember, the statements we made at the start of this complex number section. I is the square root of negative 1, and if I square both sides, I squared is negative 1. Okay? Let's build up from there. I cubed is an I squared times an I. Here it is, I squared times I. I squared is negative 1, I is just I, so negative 1 times I is negative I. So that there is I cubed. I fourth is an I squared times an I squared, which is a negative 1 times a negative 1, which is a positive 1. So these four here have cycled through I, negative 1, negative I, and positive 1. And here it is down here. Look at this. Okay. So I fifth is just another I with an I fourth. I fourth is 1. 1 times I is just I. Okay. I sixth. Well, you can think of I sixth. I think of it as I fourth and I squared. I fourth is 1. I squared is negative 1. So that's negative 1. 1 times negative 1. They've done it slightly differently. But basically, we're just going to end up cycling through I squared, I cubed, and I fourth. Again, I fifth, I sixth, I seven, I eight is the same cycle. I 9, I 10, I 11, I 12, same cycle. So if you think of this, I fourth is 1, and I tend to base everything off that. I 37, right. Does 4 go into 37? No, it goes into 36. So I37 is I36 with an I or an I1, if you want to write it like that. Now remember, this is 1. Okay, it's a multiple of 4. So it's a multiple of I fourth, it's 1. 1 times I is just I. I58, does 4 go into that? I think of it this way, different to what they're doing. Does 4 go into that? No, it doesn't. It goes into, here we go, it's I56 with an I squared. Okay, I56, 4 of them go into that, so that's 1. Remember, going back to this statement, I fourth is 1. Okay, I squared is negative 1. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. They've done it a little bit differently there. Okay, so I'm just thinking of it in terms of I fourths.